Right center. Victor on the run. Look at him go. Still going again. Makes the grab. He saved a run and maybe more.
Chip, we know that Victor Scott II has game-changing speed. It's just different. What he has worked on all winter, all spring, is the first step, the instincts, and he shows them off right here. That is a long way to range into the gap.
So it's there for the taking for the Cardinals. Second and third, nobody out. And Victor Scott drives one deep right. Wallner going back, still going. That ball is gone.
Chip, we saw it in spring training. Victor Scott II hit his way onto this ball club. He had 4 home runs in the spring and gets his first one of 2025.
That was not a cheapie either, man. That was almost 400 feet. So far, the first 3 games of the season, the kids are all right. To right center. Victor on the run, slowing, leaping, and he makes the grab up against the fence. Wow, Victor Scott with a long jump-like leap at the fence hauls in that drive for out number 1.
It ended up being a sinker down, and this thing ends up right there at the short wall in right center. Nice leaping grab by Vic.
Lined into right center field. That's going to get down and roll forever. All the way to the wall. 2-run score. Victor around second. Sheds the helmet, thinking about 3. Here comes the throw. It's late. It's a triple, and the Cardinals strike first.
Victor Scott II jumping on a fastball right there by Paul Skeens. Elevated, it's on the outer half, and with O'Neill Cruz shaded in that left side of the gap, this one drops down easily for 3.
That one stroked toward short. Deeply played by Allen. He'll have no play. Victor Scott II, welcome home. He's got an infield hit, an RBI, and it's 2-0.
Well, as soon as you saw Allen start ranging into that gap, you knew that that one was going to be a single for the speedy Victor Scott II.
That's hammered toward right. Victor Scott's got a 3-hit game, and he's got another RBI. He's on his way to second, and it's back-to-back doubles. How about the youngsters for the Cardinals tonight? If there has been... Pretty sure he has on the foil, too. Line drive towards center. Victor on the run. Coming on. And a great diving catch. Yeah, swim move for Victor Scott. What incredible closing speed to Rob Bowers for out number 1.
That first step was excellent. He outruns this baseball, and the glove work by Victor Scott. Outstanding work on both ends. Positioning, but also execution.
And a high fly toward right. Fraley on the run at the warning track at the wall. Victor Scott has hit a 3-run homer.
Chip, how about some much-needed insurance here for the Cardinals? Victor Scott II.
Ball was up in the zone. You could see Victor's eyes light up. A 3-run bomb. And you know that makes him feel good after being doubled up while running at first base. First and third with 1 out. And he shoots one into shallow left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Walker a late break from third. He will score standing up. And the Cardinals are pouring it on. It's 9-0.
That's exactly.
Driven center. Victor as far as he can go. He leaps and he got it. What a catch. Victor Scott reaches over the wall and pulls one back.
What a play by Victor Scott II.
He did a great job of not getting too close to the wall where the jump is impeded by the padding. And Soto can't believe it. Smoked into right center field. That's going to get down. Pozo on the run. He's around second. He's on his way to third. Pops in a waiver. Here comes the relay. It's dropped. Victor Scott with a double, and the Cardinals take the lead.
He wanted himself something away from him, got a fastball, and did not miss it. Look how fast the hands are. It pulls the trigger on 97, shoots it right in the gap.
And the Cardinals take a 5-4 lead.
Widespread stance in the left-handed batter's box. He swings and he drills that into center field, and a diving catch made by Victor Scott II, out number 3. If that gets down and certainly gets by him, it's a 1-0 Nationals lead. But Vic turned in the play, and we go to the second, no score.
There's that Cardinal defense we were talking about. Victor Scott with a sprawling catch. That robs low and keeps us scoreless as we head to inning number 2. In the air towards center. Victor on the run. Still coming. He's going to get there. And the Cardinals are going to get a double play out of it. Marchand took off and he's doubled up. There's a break. Great speed and an even better result. 2 outs.
Rookie mistake when it comes down to that. You have to go back, but Victor Scott continues his inspiring play in center field.
It's free, it's daily, and it's your chance to cash in now on FanDuel Fantasy. Vinny Pasquantino to deep center. Victor at the wall. He's got it and takes the punishment. What a grab. Victor Scott the second with a great grab for out number 1.
Slows down at the track, took a little peek at the wall, and makes another phenomenal play out there in center field.
That was not the soft part of the wall either, as Michaelis loves that. Sharply hit to second, and eats up Marte. Walker around third, he will score. Cardinals are back in front.
Quick hands, the one hopper, and Marte not able to retreat enough to corral it.
So the Cardinals have the lead. 102 off the bat, 4-3 on the scoreboard. In the air, right center. Victor on the run, still going, makes the leaping grab and slams into the wall. What a catch by Victor Scott.
Welcome to the big leagues. Victor Scott the second can go get it, as well as any center fielder in all of baseball. He is on the left field side of second base when he starts the leaping grab on the track. That's a beauty.
Victor's 5 for his last 35. We've doubled him up in the hit column. Swing and a drive. That's belted to right. Taylor can't bring that one back. Victor Scott the second hits a 2-run homer. So the Cardinals with a 10-run lead. Jose Barrero's going to come on and pinch hit for Brendan Donovan.
For Vic, the 2-run shot off a position player regardless.
And first pitch, that's whacked into right field. That's going to score 2 runs. Victor Scott hesitates, now heads to second. They're at second and third. And the Cardinals off the deck have tied this game.
Go ahead, Victor Scott the second, ready early here against the lefty. Left on left, Pozo goes to third. He's able to take second. Nice work.
I think he'll make his money being on the ground. He's a line drive guy, but this one up in the air.
Yeah, you know what? The hit and run's overrated, guys. 5-0 Cardinals. I'm sorry I ever brought it up. A 2-run bomb, the 4th for Victor Scott. And when you get a home run off Hunter Gaddis, that's a big moment, whomever you are.
Hammy, it's 2025. What are we talking about? Bunts, hit and run. How about homers? That's what everybody does.
To right center. Victor's on the run. He's going to make a great running, leaping catch on the warning track. Man, did he cover some ground. It stayed in the air forever, and Scott's great speed takes away an extra base hit.
How about the strides out in center field?
He's getting more and more confident in all of his abilities. 2 balls, no strikes. He's made the biggest defensive play in the game. And he shoots this one toward right center. Victor on the run. He's going to make a terrific diving catch. 3 fly ball outs, retires Pittsburgh in order. No score. And that one popped toward right center. Late break for Victor, but he's going to track it down, and he'll slide on the grass with a great recovery and catch for out number 1.
He was able to make a sliding catch in right center field for out number 1.
Man, speed certainly made up for that.
Swing and a drive. Victor Scott the second just unloaded. A 2-run homer. His 5th home run of the season. A no-doubter here in the 9th.
Yeah, he got a cutter inside. He beat him to the spot. This is a pure swing, so straight down the line. 421 feet for that 5th homer.
Behind the dish, and that one stroked to center, and Victor Scott measures that up with a sliding catch. Edwards a bullet and at a ball for out number 1.
Well, this one is stung, but right at Victor Scott the second. Michael has liked what he's seeing.
Little pop. Victor comes streaking in, slides, and makes a great catch. I want to see the metrics on this thing. That ball hung up forever, and Victor ran almost as long.
What a play right here by Victor Scott this second. I think he had a tough time seeing it off the bat initially. Took a step back first, but then able to have that lights out elite speed. Able to finish this play with a flurry. What a nice play by Victor Scott the second.
Swing driven down the right field line. That is fair into the corner. 1 run scores. Here comes Pages. He's got the red light lead. So Victor Scott with an RBI double. That makes it a 2-run game.
Well, Victor Scott showing off the lightning fast hands inside. This is 98 miles an hour, a cutter. It's up, it's in, it's on the plate, and just able to catch it right out in front. Clean things up defensively also, but offensively stroking it.
That one off the end of the bat, and what a great catch by Victor Scott. I can't wait to see the metrics on this baby. He ran forever.
Your Central Bank replay, you know that Victor Scott II has game-changing speed, but the jump is what made that play happen.
As he tries to split the gap in left, Victor chases that down and makes a great diving catch. It'll score a run, but it prevents another. What a play by Victor Scott II. Gilbert a sacrifice fly to make it 3-0.
Chip, Victor Scott II here in center field finds a whole new gear.
His resume numbers.
To right center. Victor Scott on the run, lays out, makes a diving catch.
Well, Victor, watch that first step. He takes a gander at how far he has to go. This ball was hooked just a little bit at that T-Mobile sign. Goes out and sticks the landing. He has been excellent since he's been back. That ankle injury.
Line to center. Victor dives. Great catch. Throw back to second is off target.
Well, there's outstanding plays in the outfield, and then there's that line drive right at you as a center fielder. Very difficult play. Great read off the bat, and again, diving forward is very difficult, and he couldn't get enough on that throw to double him up. But what an outstanding catch by Victor Scott.